Hey y'all, it is June the 29th, 2020. And y'all, I'm only going to be on here for a couple minutes to let you know it's not going to be a live stream tonight. I'm all tuckered out actually, and I need to take a nap. People would come over, a number of people have come over today and had lengthy conversations with me, and it's got me all tuckered out. Plus, I haven't been able to have my nap. Typically, I like to get a strong nap on a Monday, just so I can set my week off right. I do that overnight thing, so I'm still going to do that. But that means no live stream. Unfortunately, I choose a nap over the live stream. And just to let y'all know, that's how it's always going to be. I'm not going to just pass up my naps. I do them for a reason. HEB announces 24 San Antonio employees test positive for COVID since Friday. All right. Might sound like we're talking in circles or talking to ourselves. But right before I take a nap, I just want to be on for a few minutes to get the nitty gritty from Google, get our wherewithal, right? 24 San Antonio employees. It's a weird delusion and a mental illness, and eventually just figure out it's a satanic ritual, this whole mask thing. It doesn't make any sense. There's a person in the building right now. That doesn't make any sense. I just want to let you know. I'm not going to have a live stream tonight. Whoever you are in the building, I'm not going to do that because I'm about to go and take a nap right now. But in the meantime, just, as a kind of a consolation prize, I thought I would come in, just do this live thing for a few minutes. Whoever you are, you don't have to make yourself known, but I appreciate you. Like, HEB, what we were talking about, it's just whatever's on Google real quick. So here's a news blitz for you. HEB announces 24 San Antonio employees. HEB is a grocery store. And they announced that 24 employees test positive since Friday. It's a mental delusion and a mental illness. And how many people are going to come up positive who are not sick? Not at all. Before people realize, well, I guess we're not all falling over dead. Check this out. Andrew Gillum fundraising panel spends $52,000 on crisis management after Miami Beach incident. Every time I bring up Andrew Gillum, I might as well just assume you don't know who I'm talking about. But he is this guy, and he was very narrowly beat out for the governor of all of Florida. And just as the little article implies, that's after he was found in a South Beach hotel room with drugs and alleged male escort named Travis. Make sure Mark's up in the building. I can't even believe it, man. And there's two people in the building. I really can't believe it, to be honest. If there's something very crucial you'd like to tell me in the next few minutes, feel free to do so, because this is not a long broadcast. We're only going to be here a few minutes, and then I'm going to take a nap. And I desperately need to. I tried to take them earlier in the day, but people have been coming around and just having lengthy conversations with me, which I like, I enjoy, I appreciate it. I'm not hating on them. I like the conversations we were having. It's just now I got to take a nap, all right, before I start my week. But I wanted to just see what Google has for us for this week. And so you got Tekashi 6ix9ine, who's my man, and he's with Nicki Minaj, and they do Trolls, and they got a number one on the Billboard Hot 100s. See, there's so much that we got to talk about Tekashi that we never really get around to. McEnany calls reporters' questions absurd when asked if Trump believes it's good that the South lost the Civil War. These people are really losing it. And, Kayleigh McEnany has always been, very attractive. Obviously, that's why she was put there. But articulate, I remember when she first started out, and she would kind of stumble over her words sometimes, and she would kind of you could tell she was a little bit nervous, but at this point, she's pretty much just killing him, man, and every single time, too. And she's not stuttering or anything. She talks a mile a minute. It's pretty damn impressive, I gotta say. Anyways, more than 200 people are advised to quarantine after possible COVID-19. Trust me, people are talking to me. People are talking about our workplaces. People are talking about their workplaces, and people are getting tested all over the place. We don't have time to like go into all the facets of the hoax that it is, right? And the satanic ritual that it is. But I'm just saying, people, what they don't realize is the very last thing that they want to do is get tested for this. For no reason should you ever even want to get tested for this. If you were getting tricked, right? A lot of these people are going to just get tricked. And it's going to cost them their economic lives for however long, indefinitely, right? I'm leaving Seattle for Texas so my employees can be free. Guess what? People are straight tripping over here. What the hell are you talking about being free? It's crazy. Dallas Karen throws a fit. I'm tired of I'm tired of people saying Karen. Karen should not be a popular thing to say. Entire softball team quits, forms new team after GM uses photo to promote anti-kneeling stance. We don't have time to go into all these things, but I already know about this story. One of these people's name is Kat Osterman. She's the pitcher, actually, I guess. They used to be called the Scrapyard Dogs. That used to be their name. And they didn't find that offensive. But when it was implied that these girls respect America and the American flag, that's when they all, at the same time, quit their job and started a new team. When it was even implied that they were proud of America, they all quit their job and started a new team. And they're going to make a big difference doing women's softball. Nobody cares. Nobody cared to begin with. And now people are really not going to care, just to leave it at that. How Colombia's former president helped kickstart the Medellin cartel? Dang. 13 bands who wouldn't be here without Deftones. Man, emo songs. Gosh, they're telling me some stuff. I'm sure they're leaving most of it out, right? I'm sorry, you guys, but that's what they told us. I would go further, but I don't want to. All right, I'm going to end off on this note. Remember when we were talking about the softball team? Apparently, it's a softball team in Texas, right? This is the whole story, so you don't have to read about it. They were standing in for the national anthem or some stuff, right? The owner of the team, there's a picture taken of all them standing for the national anthem, right? How we always done. The owner of the team takes a picture of that and puts it on Twitter, and she hollers at Donald Trump on Twitter and says, "Look, all these people are respecting the flag. This is what happened. Okay, all these people are respecting the flag." And then the players got wind of that, and they all automatically quit their job. That's the long and short of it. That's the whole story. To include, and especially this Kat Osterman, who actually they misspelled her name. It's not Cal Osterman. It's Kat Osterman. And funnily enough, I gotta say it's funny. The high school the high school that I went to, one of the coaches, I forget his first name, but it was Coach Osterman. And no joke, he was the father to the pitcher of this softball lady, who's been on like the American Olympic softball team, if you can even believe it. So they got one, right? An American Olympic softball team. She was the pitcher for the American Olympic softball team. I seen her dad. He's a coach at the high school that I went to. And what I gotta say is, I don't want to take up so much time. I gotta take a nap. But it's weird how, and you could look her up on, you could look her up, Kat Osterman. It's weird how, as a father, you might seem like you're doing everything right. You have this lady, you have this young daughter, and she's all successful. She's an Olympian. Now she's a professional softball player, whatever that means. And you might think you did everything right, but meanwhile, you raised a daughter who literally hates America, and she made it publicly known she hates America. So how successful is that, I wonder? Right? And does she or does she not wear the pants in her family, or whatever you want to call it? Like, what kind of man would allow their wife to act a damn fool just because somebody implied that you respect America? To Donald Trump. What kind of man would let your wife do that? Of course, you could research who her husband is and stuff. You could come to your own conclusions. I'm just saying, as a father, you'd almost feel like you should be proud He should feel the opposite of proud, dude. He should feel disgusted in the middle of his stomach right now, right? He really should, but he probably doesn't even know any better, right? Yeah, God, I mean, just whatever, burn America down. Who likes America? We need to all throw it under our feet and stomp on America and stuff. God bless him. That's what I'm talking about. You can be you can look like you did good as a father and be an absolute miserable, undeniable failure, right? That's what I'm here to tell you. Anyways, I gotta take a nap, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll holla at y'all. And good morning over there in the Tasmania. I appreciate y'all. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I'm saying you could be an absolute damn failure as a father, all right? I don't care how good you look. Sometimes you could. Anyways, I'll holler at y'all June the 29th or something like that, 2020.